My name is Jesse Current. I'm a senior and I major in psychology.
Blazers on three! 1, 2, 3, Blazers!
I'm from Leesburg, Ohio. Originally from Middletown, but moved to Leesburg when I was like 5. I don't want to be the same as everyone, but it's the guys for sure. The guys on the team. Yeah, the guys. I'm gonna go year for year for sure. My freshman year, I guess I'll say Luis because the talent, and he was a really good guy too, a good culture builder and a great leader. My sophomore year, I'll say I guess Blevs graduated then, so I'll say Caleb Blevins. Real technical guy, real nice guy, good friends with him still, even to this day. And for my junior year, Aaron Patusit, I was the best man at his wedding. Great guy, great leader, great player. Okay. Well, music, obviously. I do OSU chapel teams, and I play on my own, obviously, for fun. I cook some, not a lot. I wouldn't call myself a chef. I love basketball. I love pretty much any physical activity. I'm really been getting into MMA recently, doing some striking training. You know, got hands. MMA for sure. I think I used to be basketball, but buy pay-per-views and watch free fights. It's fun. Telekinesis. I think I'd be afraid of what other people were thinking. I'd be like way too conscious of it. I'd be like always trying to read people's minds instead of focusing on what I'm doing. Cold. It's way easier to warm up than it is to cool down. I think I'm just objectively right about that. I don't think that's an opinion question. You'd think I'd say singing, because I sing. I think I gotta say dancing, because I can't communicate if I'm always singing. I guess. I mean, your voice would give out at some point. I can't fathom that. I guess dancing. That's tough. I think I'm gonna say water. I mean, make drinking water a lot easier, right? I don't know. Water. Or with lots of good friends. That's another one, just like objectively. If you want to be rich with no friends, what kind of life is that? I feel like I could pull off a clown wig. So, go with the clown wig. I could be a distinct style. I'd definitely make it somewhere with that. It's like that kid's thing is that he's got a clown wig on. Like, I'd probably get a lot of clout. I don't know, that's hard. Wait, so it would be like different songs every time, right? Then I would do the different songs. Because there are very few songs that I like hate and can't stand. If I got into like mostly country, then I might end up killing myself. But if not, then I think I could handle it. I wouldn't want the same song over and over again. This suck. I have a lot of favorite meals, so I'm gonna say never be able to eat my favorite meal because I like a lot of different food, I like variety. Shut up! Is water wet? No! Let me explain this to you. Alright, this is another one that I'm objectively right about. I'm glad I have this platform uninterrupted to talk about why water's not wet. So water is H2O. It's 2 hydrogens one oxygen. Yeah, it's 200 is one oxygen. So a single molecule of water, like people say, like, oh, water's wet because it's like water in a bottle. Like, wet is defined as saturated or surrounded by water, but so they're like, oh, well, water in a bottle is wet because it's water surrounded by water. But if it's one molecule of water, it's still water and it's not surrounded by water. So water's not wet. It seems that simple to me. But other people are like, no, water's wet. And it's not. It's not wet.
One more question. If a gorilla.
I knew this was going. I knew it was gonna be this. Listen, I'll explain that one too. So the question was, like, I think it was like if you could be eaten by one animal, like, or if you had to be eaten by an animal, like, what would be the last one you wanted it to eat you or something like that? And then I was like, well, I forgot what question I had, but he started giving examples, and he was like a shark or a lion or a gorilla. And I was like, well, wait a second, a gorilla wouldn't eat a human. And he was, so then all of a sudden he started changing the narrative. It was my brother, Trey. And he started changing the narrative to like, well, gorillas bite people. It's like, yeah, but they don't eat people. So,
Right.
seems simple to me. Like, I don't even know what my point was. But,
Right. It was something along the lines of.
what's the would you rather? Ask me the question again.
Huh?
Ask me the question again. Or was that just bringing up the gorilla thing?
That was brilliant.
No, of course it was. Gorilla question. We got so much flack for that.
It's kind of a weird question.
That's a weird question. I feel like we'd have a better shot with the aliens, because we're about to be a little more ruthless. Maybe aliens might just impose a different culture on us or whatever. Maybe a way too intellectual take on that. Read. Well, yeah, you read for sure. I mean, I like reading, but I'd rather be able to speak. So, golden voice, I think it means like maybe influential. So I think I would say a golden voice. Silver tongue is like good at comebacks, I think. Like really like witty, like smart. Always get the better of somebody, but golden voice. And gold's better than silver, so easy. Jail. I could get some out of jail. Get in shape probably. Coach is sitting right there, so I'm gonna stay an hour early. That's a good one. I'm not a big crime committer, so I'm gonna say a key that opens anything, because that'd be convenient. Unless I lost the key, that would suck. But because I could, like, if I locked myself out of my car or my apartment, probably get into that. Probably wouldn't use it for anything mischievous, but if I had it, maybe I would. Traffic lights, because I don't go, like, Circleville has a ton of traffic lights for a small little town. Well, I guess it's not too small by my standards, but too many traffic lights, and I don't go to places that are that crowded that often. So traffic lights for sure. Only 10 minutes. I feel like if I saw in my future 10 minutes ago, like now, like if 10 minutes ago I decided to see in my future, it'd be like, well, yeah, I expected that. And I guess my own future, I suppose. Well, and maybe other people anyway, because if it was like anybody I wanted, I could be like, I could probably know something before. Like if it was a tight game or something, I saw into Tom Brady's future in the Super Bowl, but that was not a tight game in the Super Bowl. But I guess someone else. I'll tell you someone else. My life's pretty boring. Whew. Well, see, here's the thing. I don't think animals have much to say because they don't do language. So, I guess the history of every. Would that just mean like where it's been? So then, yeah, I guess the history of every object. That'd be kind of cool. Like if you had like a really old object with money, that'd be particularly interesting, like coins and stuff. Because like those can be really old. I can sleep on anything. So I'm gonna go with the clothes fitting perfectly, because that I don't do so well with. I have big legs, so it's hard to find pants that fit well. So I do clothes fitting perfectly for sure. Hi, my name is Jesse Current, and this has been. Oh, nah. I knew it was gonna happen that
That's
way.
what I was waiting for.
That was what you're waiting for. My name is Jesse Current, and this has been my player profile.
It's fun.
Sure. Yeah, it was fun. I like that. Try to talk as much as I could. I remember the one time Daniel came running up the stairs, and like when I was chilling in Brody's room, I think it was me and Logan and Brody. And Daniel like came into our townhouse, and we didn't know he was there. He started running up the stairs, and he like charged me. I freaked out. And I kicked him right in the chest and dropped him.
I remember
And he was like, "Oh, Jesse."
I was
I felt bad because I hit him hard. Don't you like sign off or anything? Like, subscribe.